Welcome to Voice of English. I'm really happy you are here today. This lesson is not only about learning English words or sentences. It is about something deeper. It is about your mind. It is about your focus. Let me ask you a simple question. Have you ever studied English for hours, but at the end you felt tired and confused? Have you ever promised yourself, I will learn English seriously, but after a few days you stopped? Have you ever felt that you are trying hard but you are not moving forward? If your answer is yes, you are not alone. Millions of people feel the same way. And the reason is not what you think. Most people believe they are failing because they are not smart enough. They think, my memory is weak, or English is too difficult for me. But this is not the truth. The real problem is silent. The real problem is lack of focus. Today, our minds are always busy. Phones, messages, social media, videos, news, and noise are everywhere. We start one thing, then jump to another. We open a book, then check our phone. We listen to English, but our mind is thinking about something else. Slowly, without noticing, our focus becomes weak. And when focus is weak, learning becomes slow. Confidence becomes low. Dreams start to feel far away. This is very dangerous because it looks normal. Everyone is distracted, so we think it is okay. But distraction is quietly stealing your time, your energy, and your future. You don't fail because you are stupid. You don't fail because you are lazy. You fail because your attention is broken. And the sad part is this. When you can't focus, you start blaming yourself. You lose confidence. You stop trusting your ability. You say, maybe English is not for me. But the truth is, your mind was never trained to stay focused. In this lesson, we will talk about how to train your mind. Not in a difficult way, not with complex rules, but in a simple, clear, and practical way. Especially for English learners. You are capable of learning English. You are capable of improving your life. You are capable of more than you think. All you need is one skill. Focus. Remember this key message. Most people don't fail because they are stupid. They fail because they are distracted. Stay with Voice of English. This is just the beginning. Section 2. Why your mind is always distracted. Before we talk about how to focus, we must understand one important thing. Why is your mind always distracted? Many people think distraction means weakness. They say, I cannot concentrate, or my mind is lazy. But this is not true. Your mind is not broken. Your mind has been trained, just in the wrong way. Look at your daily life. You wake up and check your phone. Messages, notifications, news, short videos. 1 minute becomes 10. 10 minutes becomes 30. Your day starts with noise. Later, you sit to study English. You open a book or a video. After 2 minutes, your phone vibrates. You look at it just for a second. That second becomes 5 minutes. Your focus is gone. This happens to almost everyone. Why? Because phones and social media are designed to steal attention. They give your brain small rewards again and again. Likes, comments, new videos, new messages. Your brain loves this feeling. Over time, your brain learns something dangerous. Short attention feels good. Long focus feels hard. This is why sitting quietly with one task feels uncomfortable. This is why your mind jumps from thought to thought. This is why you overthink. Overthinking is also a form of distraction. You try to study, but your mind says, what if I fail? What if people laugh at my English? What if I am too late? These thoughts are not enemies, they are habits. Your mind has learned to move fast, not deep. The modern world gives you too much information. News, opinions, videos, advice, all at once. But your attention is limited. When information is too much, focus becomes weak. Think about eating. If you eat all day, you lose your appetite. The same happens to your mind. Too much information makes your mind tired and confused. Here's the most important thing to understand. This is not your fault. You did not choose this world. You did not design these apps. You did not decide to live in constant noise. But here is the second truth, and it is powerful. Even if it is not your fault, fixing it is your responsibility. No one will protect your focus for you. No one will train your mind for you. If you want to learn English, grow confident, and build a better future, you must take control. The good news? Focus can be trained. Distraction can be reduced. Your mind can become strong again. And we will learn how, step by step, here on Voice of English. Section 3. Focus is a skill, not talent. Many people believe focus is something you are born with. They think some people are naturally focused and others are not. They say, "My mind is weak," or "I cannot concentrate like others." This belief is very common, and it is very dangerous. Because when you believe focus is talent, you stop trying. You accept distraction as your destiny. You say, "This is just who I am." But the truth is different. Focus is not a gift. Focus is a skill, and every skill can be trained. Think about your body. When you first start exercising, your body is weak. You feel tired quickly. Simple movements feel hard. But if you train a little every day, something changes. Your muscles become stronger. Your energy increases. Your body learns to endure. Your mind works the same way. When you try to focus and fail, it does not mean you are bad at it. It means your focus muscle is untrained. Everyone starts unfocused. Children are unfocused. Adults are unfocused. Even successful people were once unfocused. The difference is not intelligence. The difference is practice. You do not need a high IQ to focus. You do not need perfect memory. You do not need special talent. You need repetition. When you sit and focus for 5 minutes today, you are training your mind. When you fail and bring your attention back, you are training your mind. When you notice distraction and choose to continue, you are training your mind. This is how skills are built, not with perfection, but with practice. Many beginners feel discouraged. They try to focus, but their mind keeps wandering. They think, "I cannot do this." But this feeling is normal. This is how training begins. When a child learns to walk, they fall many times. They do not say, "Walking is not for me." They stand up and try again. Focus is the same. Every time your mind wanders and you bring it back, you are winning. Slowly, your focus becomes stronger. Your mind becomes calmer. Your learning becomes deeper. Do not compare yourself to others. Compare yourself to yesterday. Even 1 minute of better focus is progress. Remember this key message and repeat it often. If you can train your body, you can train your mind. Stay patient. Stay consistent. Your focus will grow. Section 4. How distraction destroys English learning. Many people say, "I have been learning English for a long time." But when you listen to them, something is missing. They know many words. They understand videos. They can read articles. But they cannot speak clearly. They cannot express their thoughts. They feel nervous and confused. This is not because English is difficult. This is because learning happened without focus. Distraction is one of the biggest enemies of language learning. And most learners do not even notice it. They study English while checking messages. They watch lessons while scrolling social media. They listen to audio while thinking about other problems. Their eyes are on English, but their mind is not. Language learning needs attention. It needs presence. It needs your full mind. When you study without focus, your brain does not store information deeply. Words enter your ears, but they do not stay. Sentences pass, but they do not become yours. This is why many learners feel tired after studying, but they cannot remember what they studied. Multitasking looks productive, but it destroys learning. Your brain cannot learn a language while jumping between tasks. Each distraction breaks the connection. Each interruption resets your progress. Think about speaking English. If your mind is distracted, you worry about mistakes. You think about grammar. You think about people's reactions. Your focus leaves the moment, and your voice becomes weak. But when your mind is focused, something changes. You listen better. You respond naturally. Words come more easily. Distraction also kills confidence. When progress is slow, you start doubting yourself. You say, "I am studying, but nothing is changing." This creates frustration. Frustration creates fear. Fear stops action. And slowly, you stop trying. The truth is simple. English does not require perfection. It requires attention. One focused lesson is better than 10 distracted lessons. One focused conversation is better than hours of silent listening. If you want English to become part of you, your mind must be present. Learning a language is not about doing more. It is about doing better. When you remove distraction, learning becomes lighter. Understanding becomes clearer. Confidence becomes stronger. This is why focus is not optional. It is essential. English grows where attention lives. And when you protect your focus, your English will finally start moving forward. Section 5. The power of one thing at a time. In today's world, many people believe that doing many things at once is a strength. They feel proud when they say, "I am multitasking." They think more actions mean more progress. But this belief is a trap. The human mind is not designed to focus on many things deeply at the same time. When you divide your attention, you divide your power. This is especially true when learning English. Many learners try to study while doing other things. They listen to English while checking their phone. They read while thinking about tomorrow. They practice while watching notifications. It feels busy, but it is not effective. When you focus on one thing, something powerful happens. Your mind becomes calm. Your understanding becomes deeper. Your memory becomes stronger. Doing one thing at a time is not slow. It is fast in the long term. Imagine reading one English paragraph with full attention. You notice the words. You feel the meaning. You understand the structure. Now imagine reading 10 paragraphs while distracted. You finish quickly, but you remember almost nothing. This is the difference. One focused hour is better than 5 distracted hours. One focused sentence is better than many confused ones. Focus is not about doing more. It is about removing what is unnecessary. When you study English, make it a single moment. No phone, no noise, no pressure, just you and the language. This does not mean long hours. It means clean attention. Even 10 minutes of deep focus can change your learning. Many beginners think they need more time, but what they really need is better attention. Your brain learns best when it feels safe and calm. Jumping between tasks creates stress. Stress blocks learning. When you choose one thing at a time, your mind relaxes, and learning becomes natural. This rule is simple, but it is powerful. One task, one moment, one focus. When you practice this daily, you will feel the difference. English will stop feeling heavy. Progress will become visible. Confidence will grow quietly. Remember this truth. Focus is not about speed. It is about direction. And direction comes from doing one thing at a time. Section 6. Training your mind. Like a muscle. Many people wait for motivation before they start. They say, "When I feel ready, I will focus." But focus does not come from feeling. Focus comes from training. Your mind is like a muscle. If you never use it, it becomes weak. If you train it slowly and correctly, it becomes strong. At the beginning, focusing feels uncomfortable. Your mind wants to escape. It looks for something easier. This is normal. Do not fight your mind. Train it. Start small. Very small. Do not try to focus for 1 hour on the first day. This will only create frustration. Instead, choose 5 minutes. 5 minutes of full attention. No phone, no interruptions. Just one task. During these 5 minutes, your mind will wander. This is not failure. This is training. Every time you notice distraction and return to the task, you are strengthening your focus. Just like lifting weights, the effort creates growth. Consistency is more important than intensity. 5 minutes every day is better than 1 hour once a week. Your mind learns through repetition. The more you return your attention, the easier it becomes. Be patient with yourself. Training takes time. Many learners quit because they expect fast results. But real change is quiet. It happens slowly, day by day. Some days will feel easy. Some days will feel difficult. This does not mean you are going backward. It means you are human. Do not judge your thoughts. Do not criticize yourself. Simply return your attention again and again. This gentle discipline builds strength. Over time, 5 minutes becomes 10. 10 becomes 20. Focus becomes natural. You will notice something important. Your mind will feel calmer. Your learning will feel clearer. This is how mastery is built, not through pressure, but through patience. Remember this simple truth and repeat it often. Train your mind, not your mood. When you train daily, focus becomes part of you. Section 7. Focus while listening and speaking English. Many English learners believe that listening and speaking are the hardest skills. They say, "I understand English, but I cannot speak." They feel nervous. They feel blocked. The real problem is not vocabulary. It is not grammar. It is focus. When you listen to English, your mind often travels. You hear the sound, but you do not truly listen. Your thoughts move to other things. Past mistakes, future fears, personal problems. This breaks understanding. Focused listening means being fully present. It means listening to words, tone, and rhythm. It means allowing the language to enter naturally. Do not try to translate every word. Do not chase perfection. Just listen. When your mind stays with the sound, understanding improves. Speaking English needs the same focus. Many learners think too much before speaking. They worry about grammar. They worry about mistakes. They worry about judgment. This thinking steals focus. When your attention is on fear, your words disappear. But when your attention is on the message, your voice becomes clear. Focus on meaning, not mistakes. Speak with the words you know. Simple sentences are enough. Confidence does not come from correctness. It comes from presence. When you are present, your body relaxes. Your breathing slows. Your voice becomes stronger. Mistakes will happen. This is part of learning. Do not stop because of mistakes. Do not apologize for learning. Each time you speak with focus, you train your mind. Each time you listen with full attention, you train your ear. Over time, English stops feeling foreign. It becomes familiar. Listening and speaking improve together. Focus connects them. Practice small moments of focused listening. Practice short moments of focused speaking. Progress does not need pressure. It needs attention. When your mind is calm and focused, English flows more easily. This is not magic. It is presence, and presence changes everything. Section 8. How to control your thoughts. One of the biggest reasons people lose focus is not the phone. It is not noise, it is their own thoughts. The mind never stays quiet by itself. Thoughts appear again and again. This is normal. Many learners believe they must stop thinking to focus. They try to push thoughts away, they fight their mind. This only creates more noise. The truth is simple. You do not need to control every thought. You only need to control your attention. Thoughts are like clouds in the sky. They come, they pass. If you chase them, you get lost. If you fight them, they become stronger. Instead, notice them. Then return to what you are doing. For example, you are studying English. A thought appears. I am not good enough. Do not argue, do not judge. Simply return to the sentence, return to the sound, return to the word. This is how focus is built. Your attention is a choice. You can place it again and again. Breathing is a powerful anchor. When thoughts become loud, bring attention to your breath. Feel the air enter. Feel it leave. This calms the mind. Another anchor is sound. Listen fully to the English voice. Feel the rhythm. Thoughts will still appear. This is not failure. Each return is success. Overthinking is just attention in the wrong place. When you move attention back, overthinking loses power. You are not your thoughts. You are the one who notices them. This understanding is freedom. With practice, your mind becomes quieter. Not empty, but clear. Learning becomes easier. Confidence becomes stable. Remember this truth. You cannot stop thoughts, but you can stop following them. Control attention, and focus will follow. Section 9. Focus builds confidence. Confidence is something many English learners want. They say, I want to speak without fear. I want to feel calm when I talk. I want to believe in myself. But confidence does not come from words alone. It comes from clarity. And clarity comes from focus. When your mind is distracted, fear grows easily. You think about mistakes before they happen. You imagine people judging you. You remember past failures. This noise creates tension. Your body becomes tight. Your voice becomes weak. But when your mind is focused, fear loses its power. Focus brings you into the present moment. And in the present moment, most fears disappear. You are not thinking about yesterday. You are not worrying about tomorrow. You are here. Confidence grows quietly when you focus on what you are doing, not on what people might think. When you speak English with full attention, you feel grounded. You feel stable. You are no longer fighting your thoughts. You are expressing meaning. This builds real confidence. Confidence is not shouting. It is not showing off. It is calm strength. Each time you focus and act, you prove something to yourself. You prove that you can stay present. You prove that you can continue even with discomfort. These small victories change how you see yourself. Over time, focus becomes trust. Trust becomes confidence. This is why confident people appear calm. They are not perfect. They are focused. They accept mistakes. They stay in the moment. Do not wait for confidence to start speaking. Speak with focus, and confidence will follow. Even one focused sentence builds courage. Remember this message. Confidence is not created by talent. It is created by attention. When you train your focus, you build unshakable confidence. And that confidence will support you not only in English, but in life. Section 10. Daily Focus Habits for English Learners. Focus is not built in one day. It is built through daily habits. Many learners wait for motivation. They say, "When I feel inspired, I will study." But inspiration is unstable. Habits are strong. If you want to stay focused, you must design your day in a simple way. First, choose a fixed time for English. It does not need to be long. It needs to be regular. The mind learns by routine. When you study at the same time every day, your brain prepares automatically. Second, remove distractions before you start. Put your phone away. Turn off notifications. Create a quiet space. Do not test your willpower. Protect your focus. Third, set a clear goal for each session. Not study English, but learn 10 words, or listen to one conversation, or speak for 5 minutes. Clear goals guide attention. Fourth, study in short focused sessions. 20 minutes is enough. Quality is more important than length. After the session, stop. Rest is part of focus. Fifth, end with reflection. Ask yourself, what did I learn today? This strengthens memory. These habits look small, but they are powerful. Small actions repeated daily create deep change. Do not try to be perfect. Try to be consistent. Even on busy days, do a little. Consistency builds identity. You start seeing yourself as a learner. Over time, focus becomes natural. English becomes familiar. Confidence becomes steady. Remember this, you do not rise to your goals. You fall to your habits. Build habits that protect your focus, and your English will grow every day. Section 11. Final motivation and new beginning now, my friends. Let us pause for a moment and look back. You have learned something very important. You learned that focus is not talent. You learned that distraction is not your fault. You learned that your mind can be trained. This understanding changes everything. Many people live their whole lives believing they are weak. They believe they cannot learn. They believe they cannot change. But now you know the truth. Your mind is powerful. It only needs direction. Focus is the bridge between effort and results. Without focus, energy is wasted. With focus, even small effort grows strong. Do not rush this journey. Real growth is slow and quiet. Some days you will feel focused. Some days you will feel distracted. Both days are part of training. Do not judge yourself on bad days. Do not become proud on good days. Just continue. Every time you return your attention, you are building discipline. Every time you practice English with presence, you are investing in your future. Remember why you started. You want a better life. You want confidence. You want freedom. English is not just a language. It is a door, and focus is the key. You do not need to change everything today. Change one small habit. Protect one small moment of attention. That is enough. From this moment, make a decision, not a big promise, a small commitment. I will train my mind. I will respect my focus. I will be patient with myself. This is how transformation begins. On Voice of English, We walk this path together, step by step, day by day. Stay with us. Keep learning. Keep growing. Your focused future starts now.